Hi, I'm Paulina. I'm from Berman High School. When I walk into my TV Pro class, I feel excited and energized because of how my classmates aren't scared of presenting their projects, showing their faces, and not afraid to present. I learned that being scared is an emotion to have because if we didn't have fear, we wouldn't be paying attention to what dangers are in the world. That being afraid is something normal, but knowing that you have to face it someday and not experiencing it is like you're missing a piece of a puzzle. And that I want to do this kind of one thing I fear the most when I was a kid, and not so much as a career, but alongside of my career, is horse riding for the rest of my life. Because if I didn't face my fear, I wouldn't have been starting my trading with my brother and wouldn't even be close to the ranch. I just do stuff I won't like doing, like being inside, looking at my phone, and not being productive. Through my family and great friends, interactions that have shown me that never facing my fear of riding a horse wouldn't have made me go this far to want to start horse riding, and never experienced a great hidden talent that I never noticed before. I have a unique and great talent when I'm ready for an opportunity to be part of a Western riding competition. At a family reunion, I first heard about horse riding, a Western riding competition. When I was a junior in high school and I decided to try out since my brother insisted me to go and try something new, I was like, I bet, like, I want to do this. And I was able to try practicing at a ranch and where I would spend most of my time there. So I started getting ready, and suddenly something happened and I was getting on my horse and I didn't notice that I wasn't even afraid anymore. Cause like something bad happened when I was a little kid, and I soon realized what happened that day years ago. It was a long, long time ago, but let me tell you the story. You see, when I was a little kid, my family was invited to a party at a ranch, but not the same ranch I was practicing at. So we were walking to the party, and I was ahead of the rest, and I saw one girl riding a horse, and I was obviously distracted since I was little and I didn't know. At that moment, I wasn't watching where I was going, and the guy riding his horse, but it wasn't even his horse, was out of control. Because he didn't know how to ride, obviously. His feet barely touched the saddle. He was built like a mini fridge. I couldn't move, and I was distracted by the girl riding until I heard yelling and warnings to move, but it was too late, and I almost got hit by the body of the horse that weighed almost a ton. Your girl obviously fell, and my dad came running and yelled at the guy who was built like a fridge, but anyways, he was like 4 foot. I don't know, can't remember. He was yelling at the guy and to control his horse. Well, years passed after that, and I couldn't really remember how. I didn't really remember how I felt, but until one day that taught me how I shouldn't be afraid anymore. Because if I face my fear that happened years ago, it shows me now how much I've grown in the past years, and I can be more careful now. I'm so thankful for the opportunity and believe it's helped me understand me more fully and into the person I am today. I mean, it did really help me understand because I grew up. It was so many years ago, I couldn't even remember that day. But I can still remember the guy that was like foot and built like a fridge. But anyways, after school you can find me training with my horse, spending time with my family and friends. It's been something I've been doing for almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. It's really passed fast, but yeah. And I find a sense of fulfillment that I try to find elsewhere, but I find it here because it encouraged me to go forward in what I really want to do with my future. I learned so much more about who I really am and what I've accomplished so far that I ever expected when I started, because I've grown up throughout the years and see what I can really achieve in life. I really can't wait to graduate and become involved with vet tech and alongside my career horse riding, where I can learn and practice the start of my professional life. I'm looking for an opportunity that will help animals and do what I like. and help me develop skills in vet tech and practicing riding with my horse to win competitions. Cause if I don't win, I'm losing money here. Cause each entry is like $200, and if I win one of them, it could be more like $2,000. A $2,000 check, I mean, more practice, more winning, are very important to me, and I hope I fit into my unique community. Thank you so much for your time. Also, since the pandemic, I hope nothing gets in my way to achieve my goals in life. And before I end this video, please put your mask on. It could save people's lives. And thanks for watching.